Hey everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts. I just wanted to come by and show a little bit of what I've been up to. I have another video to upload today, either before or after this one. I'm not sure how that'll go. But I have been working with just this Sculpey original that where I'm at, it just comes from Walmart, and it's like $5.97, 96 cents. So I picked up a couple of those because I was almost out. I usually work with either Primo or Sculpey 3 colored clay, and I'm always mixing, and it's never straight one thing or the other normally. But what I wanted to do was some painting. I felt like doing some painting and some spraying with the Lindy Stamp Gang sprays, which I'm loving on the clay. So this is just a little of what I was up to. Well, I'll start with this one because I think I may have already showed this one. So let me see. Let's see if that's a little better. This is one that I just painted black and then sprayed it. Actually, I went over it with a gold acrylic paint, and I believe I did show this in the other video. And what I did then was I wiped the gold back off so that there was only just a tiny bit in the details. But something I've noticed is that the acrylic paint, metallic acrylic paint, isn't near as shimmery. So when I went back over it with the Lindy Stamp Gang sprays, I was in shock at how much shimmerier, if that's a word, that it came out. And this one is just with the I'm pretty sure this is with the Cactus Gold and a little bit of the Frosted Forget-Me-Nots. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but in person you can see just it's almost like a blue glow every now and again. You can't even really say you can see it, but like right up here, it almost gives a gunmetal kind of look, and I really like it. So there's that one. Here's another one I did basically the same way, with just black paint, and then I rubbed over it with I think it's Santa Red Americana acrylic paint, and then again I wiped it back off. And the way I do these, and I'll try to do a quick tutorial on another video, is I'll do the base coat and then rub on whatever other color, and then I'll put I'll paint the black on, and then whatever I rub on, I mix with a little bit of my gloss sealer, so that afterwards it's basically sealed, and then I'll spray the Lindy Stamp Gang sprays, and it almost helps it move around a little more on the surface, if that makes sense, and not just stick wherever you spray it, so that it kind of travels into the cracks. And although after a couple of sprays you do get the surface very shimmery. I love it. I'm in love. And here's another one. This was white clay that I painted a white. It's not white clay, it's the original, and I'll show you a piece in just a second what it really looks like. So I painted it white, and then did the same Santa Red mixed with glaze and rubbed it on, and then wiped it back off, and then I sprayed with the Cocoa Bean Copper, and it's got a beautiful like red coppery, it's a little on the redder side of copper. It'll look perfectly with this. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see, and then the next one I did was this one, and this one I did not do any acrylic paint. It's just the clay painted white and then sprayed with the Lindy Stamp Gang. And this one's the Gossamer Gold. It's got a more antique look to it. let's see, then I actually did this one, a little bangle bracelet. And again, it's just with that original Sculpey, and it's actually pretty, it's got a little give to it, like as if it was a hard plastic, but it's definitely not, it's definitely wearable. So again, painted it white. This time I mixed a little burnt umber, and I believe that's a folk art, that particular one, with the glaze, and painted it on and rubbed it off. And then again, I sprayed this one with the, I believe it's the Gossamer Gold. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think. Some of the others, I'm a little more sure of. This one I did totally different. After I painted the clay white, I dipped this piece several times in some fabric dye, and it's similar to a RIT. It's a powdered dye that you mix up with warm water and a little salt, and it's what I used to dye. That's what I use to dye my mohair when I do, like mermaids and fairies and stuff. And this just has a little bit of scintillating silver, and I only did one coat because I just wanted it to have a little bit of sheen to it. This one does not have any glaze or anything on it yet, so, and it comes out really, nothing comes off. This Christmas tree was a little cookie cutter that just came from Walmart last year on clearance after the holidays, and I stamped with the Flourish, one of my Flourish stamps, on the surface. Painted it with just a hunter green folk art paint, and then I sprayed it with the Golden Lump of Coal. I love that color. I love how dark it is in the recesses, but it still has that beautiful gold shine to it. Really pretty. I did this one the same way, except for this is that metallic blue sapphire folk art paint. And this one I actually sponged off the color instead of wiping it. I didn't want the white to show through as much. I'm sorry, let me hold it the right way. But I did have a hard time with the magic that I stamped in there, getting it to show up. So, and then my favorite one was this one. And when I did the video the first time, I was talking about how I love the fall look it has with that Flourish stamp stamped into it. And this, I believe, is the, wow, I'm not sure whether it's the Mission Bells Brown or the, yeah, this is the Gossamer Gold again. Really pretty. And on the back, I just have a lattice, it's a texture sheet, but it's from a Walnut Hollow kit, clay working kit. So I set the piece on there after this is also a cookie cutter, or whatever kind of cutter. I got this at a yard sale, and I actually have like 5 or 6 of them. Came in a Ziploc baggie for $1. So after I cut it out, I put it on that texture stamp, and then I stamped with my stamp so that it gave the impression on both sides, different on both sides. So then, I may have shown the Man in the Moon in another video. Again, painted him white, and then this time it was I don't know what the color is, but it's a light blue pearl acrylic paint. I think it's a folk art. And then I rubbed that back off, and I sprayed this one with the Silent Night silver and a little bit of the scintillating silver. And then hanging from it are these stars that just have the the cactus gold glitz sprayed on them after I painted them yellow. And I have no idea. I think that's a canary yellow, and I'm not sure what the brand is. And then this one that I had the pumpkin in the oven, I now have the pumpkin finished. And I love the way it turned out. That same flourish stamp really turned out pretty. So this is a piece that is just the clay, just baked. And as you can see, it's not really very white, let's say, compared to this heart that I already painted white. So this is another one that I did it's a spiral texture sheet that also was from the clay section with Michael's back in the day when I used to get to go to Michael's. And what I did, because it's a silicone stamp sheet, I put the heart down on the stamp sheet and then folded it over and mashed so that I got the impression on both sides at the same time. And again, this is just one of the clock pieces that I made, and I've put some holes at the bottom to dangle some goodies from. I'll probably make like maybe a couple of polymer clay keys from my key mold and do that. So I just wanted to come on and show you what I've been up to. I've got several things going on. I just don't have anything finished to show right now. So let me see. I don't think I missed anything. No, I did a lot more, but I've already put them up. So, and I've got more in the oven right now. So I hope y'all have had a great week, and I shall holler at y'all later. If you have any questions, leave them below. Bye now.